So it started in 2009 with Joey and his dad. I don't remember his last name off the top of my head, but they started Cigar City Brewing. It was a very small operation. Their first beer was Maduro Brown, which we did bring to Oklahoma with us. It's a brown ale, very roasty, very toasty, very light and bodied, perfect for Tampa heat. Because sometimes you want that bigger style beer, just not the fuller gut. So it did really well, and then we released High Lie that just became a monster. It did really, really well for us. It's actually allowed us to expand into Oklahoma with the sales on that one. And then Guayavera came back not long after that, the Citra Pale Ale. And then the big one that really put us on the map was Hunapoo. It's a bourbon barrel aged stout with cocoa nibs, vanilla, and cinnamon. They did a small bottle release of it, and you had to go to the brewery for it. I think that one's on 10 years now, and they have a whole festival around it. So it's 350 breweries, beer festival for a bottle release. It's absolutely nuts. There's actually a lot of videos on it. There's people going crazy out there. No, we're trying to hit all 50 states. We're at about 30 at the moment. We're opening up 8 new ones this fall. So Oklahoma, New Mexico, Nevada, Oregon, and Washington, I believe. So, yeah. So we're basically doing we have the eastern seaboard, we're going after the western seaboard, and then right across the middle, and then down into Texas is basically where we're at. With the collective, we brew that in different states as well. Yeah. So we brew it in Brevard, North Carolina for the eastern seaboard. We brew it in Austin, Texas, which allowed us to come up into Oklahoma with that brand. And then we do Longmont, Colorado for the western seaboard. CANarchy is a really cool product of innovation. So the original collective for craft breweries were Squatters and Wasatch. Squatters and Wasatch are 2 breweries in Salt Lake City, Utah, and Park City, Utah, that they formed a brewery collective to help each other grow, to kind of use each other's resources, because they were top dogs at the time, but they wanted to expand out. And then CANarchy got involved with Oscar Blues and kind of joined their collective and formed CANarchy, and brought on Perrin out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. And after that was Cigar City, Deep Ellum out of Dallas, Texas, and then Three Weavers out of Inglewood, California. And collectively, we share resources to help each other expand. And with the way the industry is going right now, if you don't have enough resources, you're going under. So we just kind of help each other out. And part of that is brewing at other people's locations. So my home market is Deep Ellum. And Deep Ellum and their physical building are at capacity. They have nowhere else to grow at the moment. We are under construction to fix that. But we call Austin, the Oscar Blues in Austin, and ask them to help brew Dallas Blonde. We've had Brevard brew Dallas Blonde for us. We've actually had Tampa brew Dallas Blonde for us at one point, just to get us some kegs for the tap room. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like a group of friends coming together and using each other's garage to fix everybody's car. Yeah, and the great thing about it is that all the owners of the breweries are involved in everything. So once you join CANarchy, you join the board. So you have say in everything that they do, with the exception of beer level stuff. So all the breweries still make whatever beer they want to make, but logistics, acquisition of new breweries, financial obligations, that they actually are involved in everyday process. They are actively touring all the breweries to make sure the quality is there. When we brought High Lie to Texas and started brewing it in Austin, it took 6 months with a brewmaster from Cigar City to perfect that at that brewery. It's that kind of dedication that CANarchy allows us to do. So you're going to get the same beer whether you're in Los Angeles, California, Portland, Oregon, New York City, or Austin, Texas. You're getting the same beer, and they actually fly them out to work with the brewmasters at each individual brewery that produces all the brands to make sure that it's perfected. And they don't go home until they're like, this is what it tastes like in Tampa. The climate culture. It's hot here, it's hot in Tampa, it's hot in Texas. So when I drink personally, I don't like big bold IPAs or big bold stouts or really hoppy pale ales, because a lot of that hop has to come with a malt background, and a lot of times it's done either not well enough or too much, and it's either too hoppy on the front end, too hoppy on the back end, not well balanced. And with the climate in Tampa, all their stuff is really well balanced. All their beers are made for balance. It's full flavored but light in body, and I think it resonates with people, especially with the IPA craze. People are going hop heavy on IPAs right now, and it's burning people out from that style. That's why hazies are doing so well, because they're so well balanced from being unfiltered. The hop is not the primary focus anymore. It is an essential part of the IPA, but it's not the primary focus. Having a well balanced beer that you can drink and enjoy and sip, and then go, I want another, instead of going, I can't taste my taste buds. Yeah, we're really happy to be here. Thanks for letting us come out. We've had a tremendous show of support in the few days that we've been here. We are launching the entire state, so you'll be able to find it everywhere. It's a privilege to be able to come into the state, especially with the laws that changed. I know a lot of people were shaken out for that one, so I think we picked a good time to come, and we're ready to give y'all some really good beer. We got some good stuff coming up next year.